Welcome to another episode of Class Haven Farms. My name is Andy. So what do we got going on today? Well, today we have an old hay wagon running gear that I picked up a couple days ago, and I plan on making a mobile egg coop out of this. So I'm going to kind of take you guys along the process. This will be a couple part series. So as you can see, this thing is farm fresh. I mean, I'm missing a tire over there. All these other tires are bald, or they're old World War II era tires. So cool thing about this running gear is it actually came from about 5 miles away from my grandparents' dairy farm. So I picked this up in Eldersburg this weekend from a gentleman that was looking to get rid of it. And it's a really, really good base for what I want to do in a mobile egg coop. So I kind of walk you guys around. Wheels and tires will definitely be the first thing that I do on this. Looking at the hubs, they're actually not too bad. This thing steers really, really well. Me and the guy that I bought it from just kind of pushed it on the trailer by itself. So it actually does a pretty good job steering, but I haven't tried to run grease through any of the spindles to see how they're going to even take grease, or if I'm going to need to take them apart and figure out what's going on. But I figure wheels and tires first, and then I'll go through the hubs, see what they look like. But the best part about this thing, the frame isn't cracked. Everything's there and intact. It's about 6 foot wide, 12 foot long at the wheels. And I'm probably going to keep about the same dimensions on the deck, only because that's about the size of some of the boards that I have down in the barn to make the frame up for this thing. Kind of had to laugh, chicken whisperer, when I picked him up today and we got to the house. He was like, "What is that?" And I said, it's our new mobile egg coop. So the game plan is to eventually take our girls here and move them down in our bottom pasture and start getting them on fresh grass and moving them once a week. I can move this coop now. This coop does okay, but it's kind of a pain. It's on skids. I mean, I can hook it up to the back of the tractor. I've showed you guys before how it moves, but it would be a lot easier to just roll it around on this thing. So the game plan is to build a deck on it and build walls. And if anybody has ever seen Pete from Just a Few Acres, I'm going to kind of model it after the mobile egg coop that he's done in the past. And I don't know, it's kind of cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk down in the barn and see if we can't find some boards. I'm pretty sure I got some 12-foot boards that I can use as runners to take it from front to back. And then I need some 6-foot boards to go across, and then I can start building the deck. The good thing about it is I just had a buddy of mine who was taking the deck down, and another buddy that was doing some restorations on his house, and they both ended up giving me a bunch of scrap wood. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do at least the floor of it with scrap wood. The walls and all that might be a different story, and the siding. I think for siding, I'm gonna try to drive around. I drive around every day anyway and see people with old barns that have fallen over and go talk to them and be like, "Hey man, you want me to start taking some of that stuff and get it out of here for you?" So it's kind of exciting. It's a lot of work, but what else are you going to do, right? So I do have some beams that will work here. I think it might be just over 12 foot, which if they're a little over, that's fine. Yep, 12 foot on the dot. So I got 3 of them. I only need 2 of those, and that'll be my main beams running across. And then coming down here in the barn, Looks like I lost some more cross braces. So as I showed you guys in previous videos, and I'll link a description to showing you this property, this barn is an old tobacco barn, and I would love to rehab it, but the front section here is the worst section. The section back here is good. It's covered. That's kind of where I keep some of the stuff that's a little bit more important back there. But I see I lost some more cross braces. I lost 2 more of them fell down. So I could probably take these. I need these to be 6 foot long and just cut them up and figure that out. And then for my decking, I have some of these boards here that came from my buddy's house when he did his restoration project. And what I'm probably going to do, since I'm putting the chickens in there, is I'm actually going to probably leave a pretty good gap, like probably about an inch gap in between those boards. So that way the chicken manure and all that stuff can fall through, and then I can take a scraper in there. I've seen some people where they've used expanded metal. And yeah, that's great and all, but I don't have that, so that means I'd have to buy it. So sorry, I'm trying to keep you guys from hitting anything with the tripod here. Set you up here because there's a bunch of wood in here, stuff that I haven't gone through. Just haven't had time with this old barn. But there's some boards in here that I could use. So I guess we'll see. Just a quick video. I thought some of you guys would like to see my idea for this mobile egg chicken coop. So right now I think we got 21 chickens. So with that one I could probably put some more in there. So that'd be the goal. Try to pick up the flock a little bit more, especially with the way egg prices are. Maybe one day I can go legit with it. So anyway, quick video. As always, if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us along. Obviously this will be a multi-part series here. It's not going to be something that I'm rushing through because I really don't need to rush on this. This was just, I got a really good price on that frame and just went and grabbed it because that's part of the journey that I'm on now. When stuff comes up, I don't have to go ask anybody for permission. I'll just go do it. So, as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.